Hi, my name is Carlos Rivas. We're here in Las Vegas Speedway, and it's really, really hot.
Gushi, Scion racing RSR.
Well, we are in Las Vegas, and it's July. I don't know if you know a lot about Las Vegas, but it's really not very crowded in July for one reason, because it's like 122 degrees out here. Luckily though, I've got this triple air full body black driving suit to wear to stay cool.
We're round 4 Formula Drift, and it's really hot. It's like a oven in here. I feel like I'm dying, but
Watch out! Watch out!
we are here in the middle of the desert, so what do you expect? And just to fight that, I came prepared today. Cool suit. So what we actually have here is there's two tubes that run through the shirt, I guess, and one's the inlet and one's the outlet. Plug it into I have a little pouch in the car that has a pump. It pushes water through these tubes. While I'm waiting on grid in the car, I can just leave my doors closed, the engine's running. It's like really hot inside the cabin, but if I have this, I can survive it. It's like a water-powered air conditioner.
First kind of practice session here in Vegas. Feels good. We've changed up some things, some gear ratio things, and they moved the start line back, so maybe our gear ratio change is not a good thing. We'll find out here shortly, but it's a crazy track, lots of walls, lots of speed, kind of a tricky entry, but overall should be for a good show as long as the tire smoke isn't too much.
Trying to kind of do it in the infield there, but how did it look from the judging stand?
We'll work backwards here. The infield looked really good. You were close to him the whole way. So that looked good. As far as the first turn there, if you can initiate sooner, that'd be good. But if that's what you got to do, then that's what you got to do in the first initiation there. But as far as through the turn, through the number 1 turn, it was great. You followed it perfect. The judges gave you the seal of approval. I looked over.
Yeah, because on okay, good. Because the first corner, the first initiation, I thought, okay, he's going to pull away from me as soon as he initiates. And then, like, halfway to the judges' stand, he just hit the brakes. And so ended up being right on him. So it's a little bit weird getting close to people there. They're all different.
So I'd err on the side of not getting too close and you know, move in on that as the rounds go on. But you don't need to be all up on your first round like that.
Yeah, I'm ready. This is my first time running. Practice session is about to start, and I'm really excited. We finished 4th place at New Jersey, and we're feeling pretty confident with the car now. I mean, we made a little change here and there after New Jersey, and you know, we're gonna test it out here now, but it seems to me that it's working for us, so it's good.
All right, good luck.
I'll never give up.
Let him know that when Will drop the tire off the line, he's basically off course. So let's just keep in mind.
You know how when you're coming into the first corner, you kind of initiate, flick it left and then right? Yeah, what's up? Can you straight line it and then just e-brake initiate? Do you think that's possible? Yeah, do you want me to try that? I was watching the way Tyler initiates. He straight lines it in and he just e-brakes it in. So I don't know if you want to just keep that in mind or just, you know, not deal with it and just see how it goes. Okay, I'll try to e-brake it in then.
At night.
Running at night is cool because there's you get the crazy guys like Ross out there with his flashing lights under the car. You got guys with spotlights under their cars lighting up their smoke. But when you follow a car at night in drifting, it's really tricky because you actually are blinded by their smoke. You have to stay close enough. You have to commit to stay close enough so that you're not stuck in their tire smoke. Because once the tire smoke gets in your headlights, you're just lost.
Man, I really can't see at night, but they have a lot of lights up, so it should be okay, but I don't know, my depth perception at night is really terrible. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe that's why yesterday's practice I tapped the wall a little bit, but I don't know, when I'm like driving by myself and I'm using my headlights, they're really dark, they're purple. It looks nice, but I can't see.
Well, now that we're halfway through the season, I'm excited and not really excited at the same time. I'm excited because, you know, for sure we notice a progress with our team, with the way the car runs, and our strategy was to run with E85 ethanol fuel to keep the engine temperature down, but halfway through the event we managed to, I guess, vapor lock the motor, and it stumbled mid-run. And I came back and it turned out that we sort of blew our head gasket, so we had to swap out the motor so we wouldn't run into reliability issues. I was expecting to finish at least in the top 4 this weekend, so I'm not really too excited about where I placed here at Las Vegas, but you know, it happens, it's drifting, it's racing, and for our team though, I know there's a lot of stuff we can work on, and one thing I can say is that practice is what we need for our team, and I think with more practice and with more available testing time to set up the suspension, the engine, it'll be better for us for the next event at Seattle.
Jersey was a real difficult thing for us. You know, we got spanked in New Jersey and ended up having 0 points and not qualifying, and decided that we had to fix the issues that we knew were in there in the car, and I needed to step up my game as a driver to get comfortable in the car. Stefan and Sean and Carlos busted their butts for 4 weeks, fixed the steering problem. You know, in practice and qualifying, if Stefan called me a pussy one more time, I probably would have just driven up the judges' stand and tackled him.
He's stepping up.
But, you know, he was right. I just needed to get more and more comfortable with the car, and I kept pushing the limit harder and harder. And even through the competition rounds, every round I was more comfortable. So that's all it takes. It's a little cliche, but it's just seat time.
What a Cinderella story, not getting top 32 in New Jersey, now atop the podium in the Rockstar Energy Drink, Hampton Tire's AM Scion TC, Tanner Goldenchild Foust.
This is the first Scion win really in drifting, and it shows the platform's capabilities. And I've said all along that I really think this platform has the possibility to be better than the Z was that we won 2 championships with, and this proves that, and I think we're on the right road. Personally and from a team standpoint, you know, it's just vindication. You know, that was a hard hit in wall, and now to come back on top of the podium, it's a great feeling. All the guys are stoked, and thank goodness we're in Vegas because we're gonna party hard. I gotta thank Rockstar, gotta thank you, Scion. Finally, baby, first place.